Duncan is here now, along with the writer and director of Dusk, Jake Graf. It's good to see you. It's really good to see you. And I love this film, but I wanted more. You know, I wanted to see a bigger version of it.
Well, this is hopefully what we're aiming towards. I mean, the success and I think it's really resonated with so many people in such a way that we're definitely now moving to feature. So that's what I'm working on at the moment.
Fantastic. I'm really glad to hear that. It's like we've got a little, a big trail. Yeah, and then we can see. So is this kind of based on your life, some of it?
Some of it is based on my life.
And Duncan is like the man that he wants to be, I guess.
Absolutely.
Yeah. His ideal, I guess, yeah. And it's funny, there's a clip there where you see me stood in front of the mirror with my top off, and as you can see, I'm covered in tattoos, so I had to spend like hours in makeup getting all the tattoos.
Yeah. Of course, because he wouldn't have had really back then.
So that was quite, for me, quite strange seeing myself in that way.
Right.
2.5 hours of stippling of his tattoos.
Yeah.
Getting rid of all of that.
I just kept thinking, oh my God, it's amazing what they can do with makeup. I mean, they can take away.
For sure.
It's just incredible.
For sure. Why was it so important for you to be part of this project?
Well, I met Jake a couple of years ago. We did an award show together and we just started talking, and he told me about some of his films that he'd done, and I went online and saw a film called Dawn, and then he sent me the script, and I just thought it was a really thought-provoking, powerful movie as a short film, and I just really liked the message that came across, and I think there's not many films
for trans males.
Trans,
trans males. I mean, you just don't see trans men on screen at all, and I think, you know, it was really important because obviously, you know, when you think that guys like Duncan and I, who only were able to really be ourselves, me in my late 20s and him in his early 30s, and then you think all the people that have, you know, grown up years ago, 50s, 60s, 70s, that will never get to be their real selves and come out and just, you know, face the world as who they are. It's tragic. So.
Yeah. So it was good to. It's actually good that we are. Do you think? I mean, you two know. Are we getting better? Are we getting better? Are we getting more understanding?
Absolutely.
Are we getting? You know, are we getting there?
I think, you know, it's everything from obviously allies like yourself, you know, people watching a programme like this that realise that we are out there and that there's nothing wrong with us, that, you know, just because we're different doesn't mean that we're freaks, or which I think historically the media hasn't necessarily been very kind to us. But I think
that's changed though. I think that
absolutely,
has changed,
hugely so. And I think there's that trickle-down effect from the media. When the media says it's okay, then people, you know, I think public opinion starts changing as well.
Sure.
And certainly, you know, I'm a patron for the Mermaids charity, which works with trans kids and their families, and they're saying that, you know, things are hugely getting better. In the last 5 years, there's been an amazing tipping point and turning point. And I think Duncan will probably agree that things are getting easier.
Definitely.
No, it's good. And also, your partner is Hannah, who we know very well from this show. Hannah's a pioneer. I mean, she is a remarkable...
She's a trailblazer. I've dated people before that I've loved very much, but with Hannah, there is such an understanding. Obviously, we're both trans. We've had very different experiences. Obviously, I've not been in the army and not come out in the army, but the understanding and you know, the just connection that we have without having to explain anything is something I've never felt before. And she is absolutely amazing. She's really changed my life.
Oh, that's brilliant. I'm sure she would say the same.
Well, I hope so.
I'm sure she would say the same. And it is good to know that we are getting better, because there are an awful lot of people that will be watching this show who maybe don't know how to tell their parents or what to do or what's the next step. And it's all about acceptance, isn't it? It's all about being able to, as you said, be who you want to be who you're supposed to be.
Well, we have a trans actor in Hollyoaks. Fabulous, Annie Wallace.
Of course you do. Of course you do. Yeah, I follow her on Twitter. She's great.
Yeah, she's great.
And that, again, that just makes all the difference.
Of course.
You know, she just is...
On a show like Hollyoaks, you know,
exactly.
and
which is, you
putting
know,
it out
5 nights a week.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, I think having walked through Manchester Pride with her a couple of years ago, the amount of people that came over and just said, well done, you are so brave, it's such an honour to meet you, it's such, you know, sheer positivity, which I think 10 years ago, trans women walking down the street in any capacity, I don't think would have had that much support. And I think, you know, it's really telling that Duncan and I are now sitting here as two members of the LGBT community, visible, out and proud, with an ally like yourself, and I really hope that there are lots of kids already on their school holidays that are watching and thinking, hey, they're like me, and that's it's okay to be who I am. And I really,
it just, I mean, we just have to be, I just always think we just have to be kinder to one another and just more, I know that sounds a bit sort of like Snow White, but it's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
If we just be a bit more understanding and just accept people for who they are.
Yeah, just knowing that, you know, just because you're different doesn't make you wrong, because, you know, I grew up feeling very different.
Sure.
And obviously so did Hannah and so did Duncan. And I think, you know, finally people are realising that different does not make you... that it's okay to be different.
Well, we can see Dusk online.
Absolutely.
We'll put all the details about the movie on our website, of course, so people can see that. And I know it's got a release as well. You have to look out for that. But I cannot wait to see the full version. Cannot wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. You have to get busy at that one. But
Absolutely.
great to see you.
Thank you,
both
guys.
very,
Thanks so
very
much.
much indeed. Thank you.